was a German movie called Rabbi Kurnesh
All
versus
right,
George W. Bush
here
released.
we
Rabbi
go.
is
Time
his
to put
mother
it all
and her
on
fight
red,
suits
boss.
during his release.
Only
Kurnesh
it's not
himself has stated
gambling
that
if
he has
you've
nothing against the
meticulously
American
planned
public
how you're
for
going to
having him,
risk
but
getting
he wants
shot
the
in the
U.S.
face
government to
for a bitchin'
apologize for
car.
what it did to him.
Right?
And that's his story. From everything that I've firstly read about Kurnesh, I don't see any evidence that he was part of any terrorist organization or supported any terrorist group. Let me know what your opinion is on him in the comments. Mr. K in GTA5 was an innocent man that was simply picked up because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was a simple home-supply technician who installed electronics in Vizier's house. Because he was Azerbaijani and Vizier was Azerbaijani, the stupid government assumed Mr. K was part of some plot, when in reality he wasn't. This is very similar to Kurniz's story. Kurniz visited a mosque when he was young, and it was very possible that mosque in Pakistan possibly had ties to extremists. We don't know fully, and because of that, they assumed he was a terrorist. Both of them claimed they were innocent, and the government did not believe them. Kurniz from Turkey, while Mr. K was from Azerbaijan. Turkey and Azerbaijan both have similar languages, which is another reason why I think that Mr. K was based on Kurnesh. I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe that Mr. K was strongly based on Kurnesh because of how similar their stories are, and the fact that both of their last names start with K. Mr. K represents the victims, people who have had their rights violated, detained without probable cause, not given the right to due process, and a fair trial and torture. It's no doubt rockstars parodying how coveted the government is. They kidnapped the man and kept him in prison in Cuba for nearly 6 years, and even though they believed he was innocent, did not release him. Steve Haynes, on the other hand, represents that government incompetence and stupidity of a lot of these people in charge of these federal agencies. He also represents the corruption. In this video, we need two government agencies to violate the Constitution of the United States: National Security Agency, which is spying in violation of the Fourth Amendment, and also we have the CIA. Right?
Yes, we're corrupted and we're wet.
And the sky is blue as well.
They want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem. Now we've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials. And then we have the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, with covert operations, kidnapping people, torturing them, denying them a fair trial, and the right to remain silent. Clear violation of the 5th, 6th, and 8th Amendments. No one likes terrorists, but everyone deserves a fair trial. When you don't allow people to defend themselves in court, then you are going to have a lot of mistakes, and innocent people are going to end up in situations like Kurnesh did. If someone is guilty of terrorism, we arrest the person, we conduct a proper investigation, we put them on trial, we provide the facts of the case to the jury, and we let the jury decide. And if they are guilty of terrorism, send them to life in prison, give them the death penalty. That's a legal way of doing it. Just imagine this happening. You are accused of terrorism when you had nothing to do with it. You weren't allowed to trial to defend yourself, and the government can torture you and hold you forever without even granting you a lawyer. I don't know how Kurnesh managed that. I think I would have gone insane if that happened to me. And I remember when I said, I'm not trying to get political in this video. I stay away from politics on my channel. Both Democrats and Republicans have supported these federal agencies. There are good people in both parties that are against these ridiculous federal abuse. So make sure you're researching candidates that you choose to vote. Ben Franklin, one of our founding fathers, said those who sacrifice liberty for security deserve neither. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know I talked a lot about real-life events when I was explaining Mr. K's lore and the man that I believe he was based on. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like. It does help me to make more projects like this one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.
Bright spots and dark moments. This holiday season anchors moments would like to thank our fighters who have fought their hardest and lived their best.
My name is Nick. I live in Springs, Florida. It's a small Gulf Coast town, though, and it's west central Florida.
Hi, I'm Anna Crisfolli, and this is my husband.
I'm Jacob Crisfolli. Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? Professional here. So today I've learned a GTA 4 video for you guys, and this one is a character analysis of Claude, the main character of GTA 3. I had this video planned a year ago, but I just didn't have time to finish it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But anyways, some people watching the video might be thinking, one personality, just shaking his head, that's it. Unfortunately, this is how a lot of people see Claude in the GTA 3. He's the most unpopular protagonist simply because he doesn't speak. Because of this, people think he has no personality. However, very much does. The challenge is try to analyze him and interpreting all these things he does. I have always found him to be a complex and interesting character, and I do think that he is the most underrated GTA protagonist. When you watch this video, I think that you will see Claude very differently and why he's favorite. Before we start today's video, I want to give a special thanks to today's sponsor, Ewan Gaming Chairs, and I'm actually sitting in the Flash XL Ewan Gaming Chair. This chair I've had for a few months now, and this is the only chair that I use at my computer now. I use this chair for video that I'm posting right here. I use this chair for streams, playthroughs, any kind of content I'm doing on my computer uses. It's the best gaming chair I've had. One of my favorite features about this gaming chair is actually this magnetic headrest on it. That should just adjust down here to whatever height you want. The chair also has a lot of adjustable armrests, and the chair additionally can hold up to 500 to 550 pounds. This is a big model. There are other models on the site that can also hold up to 400 pounds. This one specifically holds between 500 to 550 pounds. And the last time that I did a review on this chair, my testing wasn't the best. I didn't have that much stuff to put on the chair, and so I decided to do a better weight test. And so here I'm getting on the scale, and you guys see that I'm about 166 pounds. I tried to wear the jacket. I even actually wore my US World War II helmet, which is about 3 pounds, and I actually put on 2 cases of water while I actually stood on the chair. Do not do what I'm doing right here. Don't ever stand on the chair wheels and on the carpet here. So I don't recommend standing on a chair wheels. I just wanted to show you guys that the amount of pressure that I'm standing on the chair with those 2 cases of water, the chair can definitely hold one weight. Additionally, use my code TP to get 20% off on Ewan's website, and this code will take 20% off anything. It doesn't just have to be the Flash XL gaming chair. It will work on any gaming chair on the website. It will work on any gaming desk. They sell a few gaming desks. It'll work on the mats. Also, anything that's on Ewan's site, it'll take 20% off. Even if there's a sale going on, it'll take that 20% off there. Thank you to Ewan for sponsoring this video. Check out their site down below in the description, and also top and comment, and use my code TP once again. Thank you guys. So to start this video off, what is Claude exactly, and where is he from? A lot of people think that Claude's last name is actually Speed, but it's unknown what his last name is. This is because the main character of GTA 2, his name is Claude Speed, but he's a different Claude. But anyways, it's really a mystery where he's from. People think he's from San Diego because he owned a garage there, but that's not proof that he's from there. For all we know, Claude could have killed someone and taken the name of the garage. The garage is completely run down when CJ wins it in the race against Claude, which shows that he never really used it, at least as a business.
You asshole! That fucking snake on the tongue gave me this shithole instead of a pink slip. You must be the biggest fucking idiot in the whole fucking world.
Oh, take it easy. Please relax.
Girl, man, fellow traveler, relax, man. You're really killing my fucking vibe here. Well, I'm sorry I'm fucking up the bottle, man. I can't wait to get my hands on that mutant and your bitch-ass cousin. My cousin? Is my familia?
My theory on the garage of San Diego is this. Claude worked as a gun for hire in San Diego for different gangs, and he got the deed as payment from a gang, or he killed someone for it. He probably used the garage as a safe house to sleep in. After all, Claude hangs out in old abandoned buildings. His first safe house is a rundown garage in the alley of Portland. Then he hangs out in an abandoned warehouse in Stockton Island. And lastly, in a rundown apartment complex in Shoreside Vale. The point is, Claude seems to constantly hang out in these rundown buildings, which is why I believe the garage was a safe house for him, not a business. It was a place where he slept. Claude may also hang out in these places not to attract the attention of the authorities because they're abandoned. After all, in GTA 3, he is a wanted man, and he's buying all these expensive stuff, no legitimate job is a major red flag for the police. So why doesn't Claude talk exactly? Well, it's unknown, but just because he doesn't talk doesn't mean he doesn't have a personality. There is a false theory out there that people believe that Claude was shot in the neck by Catalina, and so he can't talk in GTA 3, but this is actually nonsense. Carl even calls Claude mute in GTA San Andreas, which takes place 9 years prior.
Sorry, I'm fucking oh man, I can't wait to get my hands on that mute and your bitch ass cousin. My cousin? You couldn't be my familia?
Maria also talks about Claude being on the radio.
Alright, let's go over here to line 79. Hello, you're on Chatterbox.
Hello, is that last?
Yes?
Oh, wow, on the radio. Sorry, thank you, Laszlo. Is it on the radio? I mean, am I actually on the radio for a second?
Yes you are. I'm sure it's very exciting for you, but what do you want to talk about?
Oh, man, I went well, that guy go on all day, but you know how it is, don't you, Laszlo?
Not really. What's your name? What did you call about?
Sorry, Maria, you know, Maria, like Mamma Mia, I'll be different, you know, but, you know, minute, it's dirty word, and it's like 3 letters. You know, I mean, we broadcast all the same words, you know, I mean, I've heard about you, you're always at a boys' nights.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm married.
One of those convenience jobs protect you or that? I know what you're all like. You know more about men than I know about lemon skin furniture. So let's say clever stuff and give me some advice. I mean, come on, I got real problems. You see, I had this boyfriend. And at first, he was real kind to me. He was a real gentleman. A little bit older and everything, but yeah, he treated me really good. And then it all went wrong, and so, you know, I found someone else, and he seems real nice, but, you know, he don't talk too much, so I really can't tell if he likes me. And, well, I guess what I want to know is, you know, how do you tell if a guy's serious? I mean, you know, he treats me good, but he don't seem really interested in me. He's always working and hanging out with the guys. Say, you don't think he's like you, do you?
What do you mean like me? Well, what are you insinuating? That he's on the radio? Well, probably not.
Yeah.
You're listening to Chatterbox, where your opinion matters, or at least we say that. Let's go over here to line 4. Hello, caller. What's your name?
The Pokemon shit.
Why doesn't Claude talk exactly? Well, we don't know, but I'm going to make a guess here and say he can't talk. I think he is mute for some unknown reason. It would make much more sense for him to talk at times, and you can see Claude get upset at times, like when he's being yelled at by Ray, or when Maria tells him that she told Salvatore that they were having an affair.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel and wanted to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault. I told him we were invited. Don't ask me what. I don't know.
Come on in.
Look, you're a marked man of the mafia turban.
Okay, I'll help you get in character. I got a friend here in LS who does improv, and I help him with this all the time.
So good. She's
You
so
are here to clean up all the poop water
We
so
better get out
everyone
of here
can go
before
back
we
to
get
playing
more
like
stuff
hell.
from the Italians one
Follow a guard to find the mess.
If you look at Claude's hand gesture, he's basically saying, oh, come on, what the hell? The reason he doesn't talk will probably never be explained, but I do believe that he cannot talk, as it would have been a lot easier for him throughout the story. Additionally, about Claude's nationality, we know that Claude is not an Italian-American because Joey Leone actually mentions this.
Hers, you know what I mean? Oh, this is the guy I was telling you about. I listen to this guy in Italian, and he's no mechanic, but he can get things fixed. This is Pop's capo, Tony Cipriani.
Yeah, Tony Cipriani.
When it comes to the name Claude, Claude is mostly a French name. It is most common with French nationalities, so it's entirely possible that Claude might not even be American. Claude could be from France. Claude might be from Quebec. We don't know. The only thing we know is that he has a French first name. But the thing about that is that might not even be his first name. We don't know the whole backstory about that. That might have just been a nickname that somebody called him, and maybe he just kept it for so long. Some people speculate that Claude does not know how to speak English, his first language is French, and so that's why he does not speak, but he seems to understand every single character perfectly. Whatever instructions they give him, whatever they tell him. So my theory, again, is that Claude just cannot talk. That's just my theory on it. I don't know the exact reason for it. I just know that he just cannot talk. That's just from everything that I've seen. That's just my personal opinion on it. Claude meets Catalina somewhere on the outskirts of San Fierro. That is where they first meet. After all, the countryside where CJ was not too far from the city. But now here's the question. Why did Catalina dump CJ for Claude? The simple reason is because Claude never criticizes her. On several occasions, CJ will tell Catalina to calm down. I mean, just listen to this. outside of friends. Sizzle, pork, and...
I achieved my bachelor's degree. It was a big moment for me because my mom passed away, but it's still, I still think of that moment when I got my bachelor's, and I know that she'd be proud now. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Green Hester, fucking psycho. Don't you little men are scared of strong women. If we're passionate, you say we're crazy. If we're upset, you say we're hysterical. We sleep with men, we're sluts. If we're not put out, we're frigid bitches.
Who you gonna know me? You went berserk back there.
What? I was the feeling of this. You can't stand a heat. Go put your tiny balls in the freezer.
Tiny balls? Just wait a minute.
Enough! Just stop it, Veronica. Where's the fucking money? Take me home, Carl.
Okay, look, we gotta talk about something.
What? What do I have to say to you?
You're a great girl and all, but you gotta calm down. I know some cold-blooded cats wouldn't act like you.
No, you get given a lioness and you want a pussycat? Red?
No, I just won't.
You know I never like this.
No.
I love Carl. A woman's heart is in the tempestuous place. But you will break my heart. So the better can I go?
Please, don't do that. Just relax a little.
That's all.
Damn, what I do now?
Do all the fucking same, man. I see it on television. I read it in books. I hear it in music. Do all the same. Fuck this. Fuck that. Well, fuck you.
Baby, I'm sorry.
I gave to you as a woman. No. No more. From now on, we just business partners. Okay?
Hey, if that's how you want it, but I mean, you're breaking my heart.
You've been in a really bad fucking mood. Really. I kill everybody who fucks with me. Especially you. Move! Like a woman reborn.
Cool. Maybe you won't go berserk, huh?
Oh, I go berserk, but not until I really peace.
Oh, well, that's relief to hear.
It's a long way down, but it'll land you right in
Hey,
the
big
volume
time.
storage area. Time to break out the repels.
Nothing, I just hate that.
Well, give me a break.
Here's your break. Your break is your
You know, that's one way of looking at shit, I suppose.
Now, try to be a man this time. Drive, lover. I hope you drive better next time around.
You ever driven a car? It ain't easy. Especially when you got a screaming bitch on the back shooting past your ear.
I like it when you hang around here, girl. You look like Gregor you were on it.
Now that I'm looking forward to.
Take me home now, big man.
I'll be too.
Is that all you care about? Money?
No, I don't really need the paper.
To revolt me, to make my skin.
I ain't crazy about you either.
That's just it.
Shit, is that the alarm already? Oh man, the intel is right to hit the gas. You have like seconds before it turns. Get your gas mask on and find that car.
Catalina's on the pen first, you tell him to calm down for what to do, or else he's gonna kill you. She definitely wanted to kill CJ, as we can see from the story, but why doesn't she? There's two reasons she never kills CJ. One is that she needs a partner for her robberies, and two, CJ is Caesar's brother-in-law, or to-be brother-in-law, later. She knows that killing CJ will start a fight in her own family. Now, we don't know how close Catalina was to Caesar, but we do know that she thinks highly of him, because she said Caesar said, "You are a real man." This means that she believed Caesar's word that CJ was a tough guy.
So what's offensive? You big swing that you said. This is fucking goodness with both the two. What the fuck is you want?
I'm looking for a friend of mine's cousin. Exit jobs. He ain't here.
You? My sister said you was a real man.
Listen, lady, I'm a God-fearing, peace-loving man of the people.
Whatever, so let's go.
It's ready.
Even though psychopaths don't care about anybody, they don't love anybody, there are people that they can admire, and Catalina seems to admire Caesar, at least from what she said. The first time that we see Claude in a cutscene chronologically is in Farewell My Love in San Andreas. This is in 1992. Claude at this point has to be in his early 20s, as in GTA 3 he looks as if he's in his late 20s or early 30s.
What does congestion pricing mean for New Yorkers? Updated signals so trains get there faster. Fewer cars over streets are safer. inner tier and accessible stations. That's just the beginning. We're now on our best route forward.
At Domino's, now you can carry out a one-topping pizza with any of our 5 crust types, and you can order any way you want to, online or by phone. So choose hand toast, crunchy thin crust, gluten-free, New York style, or handmade pan. And your favorite topping, Domino's.
What? What am I doing there?
Oh, so this is where you've been, eh? This is how you repay my tenderness? Do you prefer the curves of some color to those of a real woman?
Catalina, you called it off, remember? Just business.
What kind of a man are you? When I say just business, I mean that. When I say we go with the rest of the I don't have to no more. I have another, okay? I cannot keep my passions
You find the car?
Let me
Start
the
moving.
police.
Go, go, go!
Like hitting a man with a frying pan when he sleeps.
Listen,
This
the guards are gonna lock the loading bay
This
doors if
is
they know
really
you're coming. See if you can open it using one of their computers in the surveillance room.
Take it, Jitch.
Just
Sit down, your
another trace.
Crazy bitch.
pansy!
He doesn't make any kind of gesture directly towards CJ, but keeps making the same face and staring. Also, notice how he immediately stops looking at his car when Catalina starts arguing with CJ.
Get your head down!
Being a Venezuelan, ain't no weird. The advantage of a state state podcast. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, man, what is the cash pink slip?
You piece of shit!
Hey, wait a minute, bitch. What is this shit? Anyway, Steve?
Here I come!
Yeah, whatever. Have a good time.
Dickhead!
Ain't gonna miss you.
Inbred moron!
When CJ asks what this is, Claude turns towards him and stares at him. I honestly believe that Claude was about to kill CJ at this point if Catalina told him to do so. CJ actually backs off here. He knows how much of a psycho Catalina is, and doesn't want to anger Claude. Claude manages to make CJ back off just with his presence alone. His demeanor, straight face, and sharp look convinces CJ it's probably best to back off. And for people who criticize CJ for this, saying that he backed down, he did the right thing. It's best not to start a fight with them. You want to build them psychopaths. If you just won the race, you don't want to start a fight now. Over the next 9 years, Catalina and Claude come into committing various robberies and murders, and this is the major hint at Claude's personality. It's he hates Catalina. CJ couldn't handle dating Catalina for a week, but Claude somehow handled it fine for 9 years. 9 years. The reason Catalina likes him is because he doesn't claw back. He does everything she tells him to do, and doesn't interfere when she does horrible things. She can shoot people, go psycho, and Claude does not care. She can kill as many people as she wants. As long as the violence isn't directed at him, he can care less who Catalina kills or harms. This shows you what a cold-blooded person Claude
If it isn't my creepy silent friend.
The first person
How can I help?
he kills, other than civilians, is the drug dealer for Luigi.
Okay, call me back once you decide.
The reason Catalina and Claude stayed together is because they are both cold-blooded psychopaths. I know you have heard me say psychopath before, like with Dimitri in GTA, but I truly believe that both Claude and Catalina are psychopaths. A psychopath is someone who has deep empathy for others. This means he or she can't feel bad for them or even have remorse for them when they do horrible things. They have no feelings towards anybody else but themselves. This is both Claude and Catalina. In essence, this means that Claude has no loyalty to anyone in the entire GTA series. He's not even loyal to Catalina. He's only with her for her convenience, for the robberies. He sees her as a capable person to be with. They're committing robberies, and he ends up dating her. But he is only truly loyal to himself. There are times when he might have been loyal to others, but we will come back to that point later, as well as explain his psychopathic traits a little bit later. At the start of GTA 3, Claude is betrayed by Catalina, who he spent the last 9 years robbing various states with until they got to Liberty City. They eventually do end up joining the Colombian cartel. Even though Miguel will be the leader at this time, Catalina seems to have taken control of it from him, and she becomes a new leader. So why does Catalina betray Claude at the start of GTA 3, even though they were together for 9 years? It's simple. She's greedy, and she got bored of him. So now here's the question. Why does Catalina block CJ over dumping him for Claude? She seems to call him several times throughout the story.
Catalina, is that you again? Hey. Catalina. Hey, I know it's you. What's the trouble, baby? Go ahead. It's just... Just say what you gotta say. I ain't interested in a stupid game. Look, you did. Change my number. Catalina, it's cool. I think you better go on up. Yeah, well, hey, what's up?
Now that one call where she claimed those facts, she did it clearly on purpose. And think about calling Claude and making him weird when Vincent he doesn't say anything, and in 2001, 9 years later, Claude doesn't even know himself. He has a pager where he is texting. I'm sure he has called him like eight. That's random names. He doesn't have a cell phone because he uses a pager. So Catalina clearly called CJ on purpose. She said it was a mistake. Yeah, no, she was calling CJ on purpose. Catalina was calling to make him jealous. And she's not just a psychopath, but a sadist and narcissist. A sadist is someone who enjoys the suffering of others, especially either physically or emotionally. And a narcissist is someone who believes they are smarter and better than everyone around them, and everyone to them is just a tool holding us. Catalina was trying to make CJ jealous. She was hoping CJ would get really angry and fight for her, possibly fight Claude. If both CJ and Claude got into a fight, Catalina probably would have enjoyed watching that. However, CJ's reaction is not the reaction she wanted. When CJ said that she called it off, remember, when it's just business, she gets really angry and says, when I told you I don't want you no more, it means I love you.
Wait, is it how you repay my tenderness? You prefer the curves of some color to those of a real woman?
Catalina, you called it off, remember? Just business.
What kind of a man are you? When I say just business, it means that I don't. When I say that no interest in no one, it means that I'm not. And when I say that you missed it, come on. You did this for us. Me and you. You're not to no one. I know my brother, okay?
She's always used to getting her way, and when she doesn't, she freaks out, which is why she calls CJ a coward. He says, no, I can take rejection.
This girl, this is my name. But you're jealous. But you want to fight for me?
No, you can take rejection.
You're jealous of the dog.
iconic, it's part of her personality, and she hates anyone criticizing her. Just like a narcissist hates more than someone they have to work with criticizing them. That's why she has temper tantrums and she dumps CJ for Claude. And the best thing that she can do at this point is to make CJ rage and jealous, which fails. It gets her even more angry. She remembers she can't kill CJ because Caesar would obviously put two and two together and figure out that she did it. Now whether she loves Caesar or fears him or a combination of both, we don't know. But she takes Caesar's word at full, and so she's not going to hurt CJ because of that. Now moving on. Like I said, Catalina betrays Claude because she got bored of him. She probably wanted to find someone else. And remember, she is in a massive position of power at this point. She controls a Colombian cartel and has dozens of gangsters working for her. It's not like with CJ when CJ is constantly protecting her during those jobs. Every single one of those jobs that she was on with CJ, it would have went wrong and she would have failed if CJ wasn't there. But now she has all the backup she needs, and she doesn't need Claude anymore. So let me give you guys an example of that. Let's talk about the trucker robbery. Trucker robbery, during that, if CJ was not there driving the truck, they would have pulled up on her and killed her.
I ain't losing another crappy job because of some crazy bitch. Come on, Derek, we're gonna stop those bastards. Do I have to? Now, Vinny Whiskey, made by Ian, Kelsey, and 41 other wholehearted makers.
Hey,
Hello?
During the liquor store robbery, she couldn't drive and shoot the robber. She needed CJ for that.
Oh, boy, assholes.
Hang back a while.
See, was what?
hi.
Wake up, man. What you doing here? Those white fuck rappers got our money.
See you around.
Can't hear anything. Can't hear anything.
During the betting shop robbery, she needed CJ to watch the hostages while she robbed the safe.
Here, Carl. Satchel charges. Where the hell did you get them?
One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two.
Was that you or a catalytic converter?
Stupid fuck bitch! Now I kill you!
Later.
Time to get paid. Take the vehicle to terminal. Everything is set up for it to be shipped over.
Okay. Whatever, let's roll.
And during the bank robbery, she needed CJ to watch the hostages crawl and save her when her bike crashed.
Shit.
The point that I'm getting at is that each of these robberies, Catalina would have failed. She would have failed, gotten arrested, or killed if CJ wasn't there. But to be fair, CJ did all those robberies by himself. He probably would have failed as well. What Catalina does not seem to understand is that it's a team effort. She needs to work together as a team. Unfortunately, anybody that she works with, she doesn't see as an equal partner. She sees them as a liability. That's exactly how she sees Claude. That's exactly how she sees CJ. Now, Claude was very capable and helped her for 9 years. For 9 years, Catalina and Claude were killed or arrested. They successfully completed all those robberies. I guarantee you that some of those robberies would have failed if Claude was not there. But Catalina does not seem to understand that. But now at this point, because she has the Colombian cartel and all those backup, she doesn't think she needs Claude. That's why she gets rid of him. But it just shows you that when she's a gunman by herself, everything's gonna go wrong.
David, you should go to sleep. Tell me.
But here's one massive detail a lot of people miss in it. Catalina doesn't just shoot a lot, but she also betrays their other accomplice. There's an unnamed Colombian cartel gunman that helps them during the heist, and Catalina shoots him as well. Take a look here.
David, you should go to sleep. Tell me.
Well, why? The reason is because it's one less person she needs to give a cut to. She's grieving. Catalina probably tried to create some story that Claude and the gunman died in the robbery. Well, the media says that she betrayed Claude. No one dares question her on it. They are scared of her. Claude escapes being sent to prison when his prison friends are established by the Colombian cartel who are looking for the Oriental gentleman. That's a topic for another video I'll keep in the future, but 8-Ball and Claude managed to escape after knocking out the guards. 8-Ball shows Claude the place he can play low, and then introduces him to the league.
PK. That's not you. You're gonna be sorry. Hey, get lost. I know places to get some transaction. You lay low. I'm gonna handle all that stuff, so you better drive, brother. This is the place right here. Let's get off the street. We gotta change clothes.
Nick walked out some business upstairs. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Oh my God, it's a ride. So grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember?
No.
Oh my God. Keep your hands on the wheel. I'll mess this up. Maybe they can go like me. Again?
Now, one added to the first two characters here, Luigi and Joey Leone, is just bored. He's there simply because of Yahweh paying him for it. But in both instances, dealing with the characters, one does not seem to respect them or care much for them.
Pick them up and have Friday. Run at yourself. And Diablo tight. Then run over to the garage friend and make it quick. Don't get the guy to keep waiting. It's your fucking dog. Keep your eyes on the road. And look, it's...
The Chunky Lee Chum is pushing Spangles, gang from Colombia, Colorado, or something. I'm not really sure who needs details anyway. He's got a couple stand down in Chinatown. That rat is sold his last stir fry. Should take him out. We need a Peace Corps on the back of ammunition opposite the summer. So yourself not need a food, right? Remember, just watch your back in Chinatown. Just try it. It's not until he meets Tony Cipriani that Claude starts to show some level of respect. Just look at how Claude runs over to Kobe. Pays close attention to him.
See, kid, take a goddamn seat. So don't worry about baby protection now. The triads think they can mess with me. Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy.
Well, I gotta get going. Are you off one?
Sorry. Yes, love. I want you to destroy their rotary vans and bang them when the triad captain gets in your way. Hey, supply you with what you're gonna need.
His body language is different. Even though Claude doesn't speak, we can see from his body that he doesn't respect Joey or Louise. He shows way more respect for Tony, but I think he's a little creeped out by Tony's mother. Let's look at how Claude interacts with Sally.
Terrific, terrific. Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new friend here. I see nothing but good things for you, my boy. Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob who works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
My
Stella, the powerful glucose biosensor that reveals how food, exercise, and even sleep affect your glucose. Now, tracking your glucose is as easy as tracking the weather.
We should take these Colombian bastards out, but while we're at war with the triads, we ain't strong enough. The cartel has got bottomless funds from pushing that spank crap. If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us. They must be making spank on that big boat that Curly led you to. So we gotta use our heads, or rather one head, your head. I'm asking you to destroy that spank factory as a personal favor to me, Salvatore Leone. If you do this to me, you will be a made man. Anything you want. Go and see 8-Ball. You'll need his expertise to blow up that boat.
Now we have two other characters, Asuka and Ray Michalski. Let's start with Asuka. The first time Claude meets her, he doesn't seem to respect her to the same degree.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go with Miss Rand?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat. We have certain issues to clear out before we continue anything in the relationship. Business or otherwise. Let's lay our cards on the table. Blame Yakuza, and I know you work for Salvatore Leone's family. I know you work with the organization. But first, you must prove to me that your ties with the Mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive. Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on all these things.
Oh, Asuka, you've got a massager.
That's not a massager.
It's the same Ray Michalski. Claude does seem to pay attention to him closely, but you don't see that same body language or respect that he has for Tony and Sally. However, when we get to Kenji, it's different with him constantly bowing.
I see this means hiding, though I knew to be convinced that Kaiji can offer anything within the equipment. Perhaps you could help deal with the situation that has me at a disadvantage.
Make sure you guys pay attention to Claude's interactions with Kenji, because it does show a little bit of his personality.
It is impossible to overestimate the importance of etiquette in this line of work. With the Jamaican, in order to humiliate us further, they are finalizing a deal across town. Take one of my men, steal a yard car, and go pay your respects to the Colombians. Our honor demands that you leave no one alive. To be truly strong, it is important that you never show weakness. The witnesses are fortunate enough to have our protection settle their accounts today. go and collect the money immediately, so we can enter it into the casino accounts.
Additionally, when Claude meets Donald Love, he shows way more respect towards him, or at least respect towards the power that he holds. Just look at the hand gesture that Claude is doing at their second meeting.
I've noticed the Yakuza and the Colombians are far from friends. Let's capitalize on this business opportunity. I want you to kill the Yakuza Wakadashira, Kenji Kasa. Kenji is attending a meeting at the top of the multi-story car park in Newport. Get a cartel gang car and eliminate him. The Yakuza must blame the cartel for this declaration of war.
Claude mimics Donald Love, has his hands behind his back, just like he did. And to me, that shows that he either respects him or respects the power that he holds. So to sum it up, the characters that Claude respects or the power that they have are Tony Cipriani, Salvatore Leone, Kenji Kasen, and Donald Love. He does jobs for Suka, Ray Machowski, Luigi, and Joey Leone. But why doesn't Claude show them the same level of respect? It's because Claude doesn't respect anyone. He respects the power that they hold. Claude only respects power and nothing else. Let's start with Luigi. Claude sees him as just some pimp running a nightclub for Salvatore. Luigi might be a capo regime, a captain, a very high rank in the Italian mafia, but he doesn't get his hands dirty. He doesn't do much. He acts like a tough guy in his letter, or at least that's how Claude reads into it.
Well, watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in front and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind to keep waiting. Remember, it's your fucking dog. So keep your eyes on the road. Get off this.
What you said? To give you this, so yeah, thank you.
This new boy on the screen that goes by the name of Spank and introduce Miss Trash to my girlfriend, Paula. And introduce her back to his friends. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Domino's New York style pizza. Order a large with 3 toppings for $10.99.
Now about Joey. He's in a position of power, isn't he? He's the son of the boss. Well, not really. Joey is not boss material. Just because he's the son of the boss doesn't mean he knows what he's doing. Claude also sees how Joey is embarrassed in front of his father.
We'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay? It's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on it.